morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. I hope that you all have put your phone on silent mode.
Yes.
Okay. On behalf of Silkflex Polymers India Limited, I am your host Khushi Bhatt, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you. Thank you so much for taking out your valuable time and gracing this event. We are here to the listing of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. And now, I would like to say that milestone is an important way of looking at the past with gratitude, present with appreciation, and future with a hope. And today we are here to celebrate the milestone. The milestone of listing of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. So yes, the price stated in IPO was rupees 52, but now we can see at rupees 60, which is 15% more pre-open market price settlement. Now I would request everyone to please rise for national anthem. Thank you so much, guys. So yes, it is momentous occasion and significant milestone. So the IPO of the company was of rupees 18.11 crores and was subscribed by 38 times. Huge round of applause. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the event is graced by the leadership team and the dignitaries. Give them the huge round of applause who are stalwarts who will be telling more about the companies. Mr. Tushar Sanghvi, Chairman cum Managing Director. Mr. Rajendra Shah, who is Non-Executive Director and Managing Partner of Shri Vallabh Chemicals. Mr. Parth Shah, who is Director of Shreni Shares Limited Merchant Banker. Dr. Eric Tan, Director of Silkflex Malaysia. I also request the dignitaries to please come on the dais, but before that we would also welcome Mrs. Bhumi Mehta Holchan, Director and CFO. That is Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Atanu Bhunia, Director, Mr. Dayalan Prajapati, Mr. C.A. Manoj Jajodia, who is Statutory Auditor. Along with that, PNBR Bankers, NSDL, all branch head of Silkflex from Ludhiana, Punjab, Jodhpur, Rajasthan, Tirupur, Tamil Nadu and Mumbai. We welcome all of you. Thank you everyone for gracing this event. Now, I would request our Independent Director, Mr. Hardik Patel, to welcome our dignitaries with a flower bouquet. So, please you put your hands together for Dr. Eric Tan. Thank you so much, sir. The next is Mr. Parth Shah. I would request Mr. Hardik Patel to kindly stay back. गर्मी नहीं चाहिए. So the next is Mr. Rajendra Shah. Mr. Hardik Patel would be handing over the flower bouquet to him. And the visionary of the company, Mr. Tushar Sanghvi, Chairman and Managing Director of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. Thank you so much, everyone. Now we will commence the auspicious ceremony by lighting of the lamp. In India, it is a tradition. I would request the dignitaries to please come on the stage. That is Mr. Tushar Sanghvi, Mr. Parth Shah, Dr. Eric Tan, and Mr. Rajendra Shah. Please come forward. The of the lamp is symbol of health, wealth, prosperity, growth. दिए की जोत ऊपर की ओर चलती है और उसको ऊपर की ओर भी बढ़ना चाहिए.
महाकाल सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
Now I would request all four of them to please come on the dais to grace this event. Please come on the dais. And yes, this marks the new beginning of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. So huge round of applause for the whole team. And it is said कि कंपनी कोई एक से नहीं बनती. So आप सबका इसमें कंट्रीब्यूशन जो है वो बहुत है. तो आप सबका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया. So yes, telling about the Silkflex. Silkflex is not just a name, but an emotion and awareness towards the environment-friendly products. It is engaged in trading of textile printing inks and water coating polymers, products of Malaysian-based brand Silkflex produced by Silkflex Polymers SD and BHD. Silkflex Malaysia manufacture its products through manufacturing unit located in Malaysia, and the same are supplied across the globe through authorized agents. Countries like India, Thailand, Turkey, Russia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Indonesia are supplied. Our company has right to sell products of Silkflex and rights to use brand name of Silkflex in the name. The company was started by father-son duo, late Mr. Lalit Kumar Hargovinda Sanghvi and Mr. Tushar Sanghvi in 2016 for importing and selling Silkflex products in India. We lost Mr. Lalit Kumar in 2020. But after that, Mr. Tushar Sanghvi and Mrs. Urmi Mehta, promoters played pivotal role. Our company is guided by the expertise management team. The company has entered into agreement in 2016 for distribution and selling water-based textile printing ink product of Silkflex, in 2019 for distribution and selling wood coating polymer product of Silkflex Malaysia. We offer 108 textile printing ink products and 51 wood coating polymers products. In 2023, technology transfer agreement was entered, where we will be setting manufacturing unit in India. Technology relating to products like Silkbond 35 and binder for 126 table group product. Silkflex products are certified to ZDHC confidence level 3 and are accredited with Eco Passport certificate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what's better than knowing from the man himself? Please put your hands together for Mr. Tushar Sanghvi, Chairman and Managing Director, to share his insight and reflections on the path that led him to Silkflex and best momentous occasion. So we request you to please come on the dais. completed? Yes. So the clock is almost ticking. It is almost 9:58. जिस समय का हम लोग बेसब्री से राह देख रहे थे, वो समय आ चुका है. The listing of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. बस 10 बजने की हम लोग राह देख रहे हैं. बेल कब बजेगा और लिस्टिंग कब होगा? The company is in everyone's heart. But now it is officially going to be listed on NSE, which is National Stock Exchange of India. So I would request everyone कि हम लोग जो है वो बेल की तरफ प्रस्थान करें. I will request all the directors, family members to kindly join us for the bell ringing ceremony. So it is almost 9:58 and we are just few moments away from the moment we all were waiting for. By 10 we'll be officially listed and we'll get to know by 10 the exact live trading of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. As we can see, it is 9:59. Okay, so let's join in and let the countdown begin. The happiness is already evident on everyone's face. We are just 1 minute away. We can see. Let's the countdown begin. So yes. Okay, so I would request everyone that as soon as listing हो जाए, I would request कि please जो है वो बजती रहनी चाहिए because it is one of a kind of a event. 10, 9, 8. Heartiest congratulations to the whole team and ladies and gentlemen, it is one of a kind of an event. Thank you so much for making it possible and making this milestone sound really easy because it requires lots of hard work to come to this event and as well as to grace it with so much pride. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce you to the Silkflex Polymers India Limited being listed. Congratulations to the all team members as well as family members, to everyone being associated with Silkflex Polymers India Limited. Now I would request to please grace the dais. So we can see the high rate, which is 63 and DPR high is 63 as well as DPR low is 57. So which is very good. We are just now listed. We'll be seeing that यही company जो है वो 1000 कैप जो है वो कब जल्दी से पूरा करती है. We'll be just waiting कि कब झंडे गाड़ेगी company because we all have been together since longer time and now it is our time to change the world. So, yes, request the dignitaries to please be seated. Now, I would request Mr. Tushar Sangvi to please share his experience about the company as well as insights about what path led him to making the Silkflex this successful and leading it to here.
Good morning, all of you. Dr. Eric, Mr. Parsha, Rajendra Bhai, my PNB people have been already here. All the guests, distinguished guests, welcome and good morning to Silkflex Polymers India Limited. This is the auspicious occasion which will be memorable for Silkflex for the whole life, that today the company is going to be listed publicly. It gives me immense pleasure that my career, which I started immediately after my graduation, I was working in one of the textile processing unit on the machines, and then after slowly I migrated myself because of the skill of my marketing ability. I started doing the business of trading with multinational companies like Clariant, IDI, Atul, like that. And then after looking to the opportunity and my experience, I was trying to make my marketing high by saying all over India based. I start moving to all over India, and then Calcutta was at that point of time by 90s. It was a big lacking of chemical suppliers, a good quality chemical suppliers. And from there I started my journey from Calcutta and putting myself in such a struggleful time for 8 years staying in the hotel, and then I start marketing in Calcutta and stabilize my business there. During that course of time, I got opportunity to move to Bangladesh, where the inks of Silkflex Polymers Malaysia was doing very well. And on that basis, I approached Dr. Eric to give me this opportunity for India to explore their Silkflex brand in India as well. And slowly I will be making reputation in India with Silkflex inks because of the quality what Dr. Eric is producing. My initial thrust was to give eco-friendly products which will really helpful to the customers, not only with the way of costing but the real value addition also, where Dr. Eric product plays very significant role to lead me to open another branch, the hub of garment industry, that is Tirupur. And then after opening the branch in Tirupur, I have got very good orders with respect to the machines as well as the table products also. Slowly, when the confidence level will come after doing seminars, exhibitions, I am exploring my business by making another branch on the northern side in Ludhiana. And it will be increasing by my branches from Ludhiana to Jodhpur, to Ahmedabad, to Mumbai. Being the headquarter of Calcutta, when the time was came for my sales was going very good during Corona time, even we done very good job, and we are getting opportunity from Dr. Eric to start with a wood coating business. And we, as a Silkflex, my team, who has been even working dedicatedly on Corona time, where the industry was running very well in Jodhpur, and we start establishing our products in Jodhpur as well. And we enter into the textile segment to wood coating segment as well. 2 years back, we have been open a brand in Calcutta by making our own building of 24,000 square feet, having the fully facilitated eco-friendly house, where we are using the green energy, and as we are already dealing with the green products as well. After meeting with Dr. Eric several times, we have been proposed ourselves to Dr. Eric to have some of the product as a manufacturing in India that will lead us and making a brand recognition in India as well. And on his good side, he immediately accepted our request, and he allowed us to start the production in India, and he transferred technology for few of the products. It will be very big thing for me to getting the trust from Dr. Eric of my hard work pays off when he has been told that you can have an ability to run the plant as well. And we have been taken land at Baroda, and we are putting up our plant there. Whenever my problem was there with respect to even wood coating business or in textile business, Dr. Eric's support was immensely great for me. So that I also myself putting in very good confidence that if the factory will be there with under his advice and guidance, we will do much better in coming time of that also. At that point of time, my chartered accountant, Mr. Manoj Jajodia, and Adilal Adventure, Mr. Dayalalji, support to raising the fund and to putting up the plan. They advised me to go to the IPO, and then after I met Mr. Parth Shah of Shiny Shares at Mumbai, and he says that yes, you can get a very good recognition from the people in India with respect to the Silkflex brand also. So let's you plan it to go with the IPO, which will really helpful for you to the brand recognition in India very big way, because India is a very great going with textile with 6.8% growth per annum, and wood coating business is growing 10% per annum growth rate is there. So that will be the very big opportunity for Silkflex Malaysia as well as for Silkflex India to start this manufacturing project in India at Savli. We have been taken the place. And fundraising has been done to keep the eye on the investors, who is putting great faith on us by making our IPO subscribe 39 times. Very great thing for me, because I am also not expecting this much big surprise from the investors, where the confidence of investor, it is my responsibility to keep alive by giving the best performance in coming times also, because there are lot many new products we are going to put into. That is what Dr. Eric will tell in his presentation. But my main thrust is to say the purpose of bringing the IPO is to making the people aware about what a chemical industry which bringing the eco-friendly product can do wonder in India in coming times. Thank you investors for putting us, giving us the faith in us, and we have to go many more miles in coming times. And I am thankful for Raju Bhai also, specifically from the day one, who has helped me not only financially or mentally, but his moral support for making an IPO. Though he as a C. Vallabh Chemical, and he inspires me to go ahead with this project. Thank you, Rajbhai, for your kind support also. My banker, Mr. Lalmohan is already here. I am thankful for him for supporting me financially and advising me, and also he inspires for the IPO as well. I am very much thankful for all my friends and relatives. Today I remember my father's legacy, where it was a dream of my father to grow in a big way, which by God's grace I am fulfilling this. Since my mother is already here, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And it was actually very, very emotional that we all got. But now I would request Mr. Parth Shah, Director of Shreni Shares, to please come on the dais and please share his few words.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, this has been the 38th listing ceremony for Shreni Shares Limited, and we have received more than 600 crores by way of subscription for 18 crore IPO. And I must say one thing about Silkflex. They have stood, as a team, they have stood strong from all the headwinds. So there were ups and downs in the entire IPO journey. But I think one thing they have done well is they stood strong and ensured that we sailed down smoothly. We had many rounds of queries from stock exchange, and that's a normal process. But usually people lose interest. People think that why this is a so tedious process. But they stood strong. So that's one most important thing. SME listing has played a pivotal role in the journey of a lot of entrepreneurs. I think Tushar Bhai was saying the same. And like when I first met Tushar Bhai, I like the way he explained his business really impressed me. And I was really impressed by the aggressive nature that he has and the thoughts about growth. This is what I have to do. So that's how the businesses are driven, and you have to do tomorrow's work yesterday. And if we can do that, I think we can take the business to the new level. Thankful to a lot of people. First of all, management of Silkflex, the entire management who believe in us that we would be we can be the merchant bankers for the offering. Mr. Tushar Sandhi and the entire team, Dr. Eric Tan, Director of Silkflex, Mr. Rajendra, and entire team of MB Jajodia, Mr. Manoj Bhai and Vishita ma'am. Other than mentions, Mr. Dayalal Prajapati, I think he has played a pivotal role in ensuring that we take this to the next level. Investor fraternity, who has believed in us that yes, this IPO is worth investing. Shrini's team, I think to start with Pooja, Harsh, Kajal, Purti, Arzu and Aditi, who has worked in this transaction, and Ankita, Priyal, Paya and Divya's team to ensuring that smooth sails around smoothly. Thankful to NSC team, Dr. Harisha Ujra, Mr. Jayesh and Gagandeep for understanding and selling us to the entire listing process. We are really thankful to you. And I think just to end with, Mr. Tushar, this is just the start of the journey, and I think yes, we should target achieving 1,000 crore market capitalization. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was our merchant banker. And now I would request Mr. Rajendra Shah, who is our non-executive director as well as managing partner of Sri Vallabh Chemicals, to please come on the dais and to please share his experience as well as few words. Thank you.
આજના પ્રસંગમાં આવેલ શ્રી પાર્થભાઈ ફ્રોમ શ્રેણી શેર્સ લિમિટેડ, ડૉક્ટર એરિક ફ્રોમ Silkflex Malaysia, શ્રી તુષારભાઈ સંઘવી ડાયરેક્ટર ઓફ સિલ્કફ્લેક્સ ઇન્ડિયા લિમિટેડ તથા આવેલ મહેમાનો, આજના પ્રસંગને યાદ કરવા ખૂબ જ આનંદ થાય છે કે શ્રી તુષારભાઈ સંઘવીને હું છેલ્લા 35 વર્ષથી ઓળખું છું અને તેમની જે મહેનત અને પ્રમાણિકતા માટે હું તેમની કદર કરું છું. બીજું, સિલ્કફ્લેક્સની મલેશિયાની જે કંપની છે એનું પ્રોડક્ટનું માર્કેટિંગ છેલ્લા 8 વર્ષથી જે કરે છે, પણ તેમની પાસે આ પ્રોડક્ટનો લગભગ 35 વર્ષનો અનુભવ છે અને તેના અનુભવના લીધે સિલ્કફ્લેક્સ મલેશિયાની પ્રોડક્ટનો જબરજસ્ત પ્રતિસાદ માર્કેટમાંથી મળે છે. બીજું, સિલ્કફ્લેક્સ ઇન્ડિયાનો પબ્લિક ઇસ્યુ જે 38 ટાઈમ ઓવર સબસ્ક્રાઈબ થઈ ગયો તે પણ તેમની કાર્યકુશળતાનો પરિચય બતાવે છે. તુષારભાઈ કંઈ પણ કાર્ય કરે છે તે એટલી ખંત અને લગન મહેનતથી કરતા હોય છે કે તે કોઈ પણ કાર્યને શિખર પર લઈ જવાની એમની એબિલિટી છે. શ્રી પાર્થભાઈનો બી ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર, કારણ કે પાર્થભાઈની બી મહેનત જબરજસ્ત હતી અને અમને લગભગ છેલ્લા 1.5-2 મહિનાથી જ્યારથી આ કામ ચાલે છે ત્યારથી એમનો ખૂબ સપોર્ટ રહ્યો છે. હું પોતે બી શ્રી વલ્લભ કેમિકલનો પાર્ટનર છું અને હું પણ ભવિષ્યમાં જો આ ઇસ્યુ લાવીશ તો હું પાર્થભાઈને ખાસ વિનંતી કરીશ કે ભાઈ મારું કામ એ પોતે જ કરે અને એમને મને ખરેખર સપોર્ટ કર્યું છે કે બાહેધરી બી આપી છે કે રાજુભાઈ આપણે જોડે રહીને કામ કરીશું. શ્રી મનોજભાઈ સિંહે તથા શ્રી દયાલાલજીનું આ ઇસ્યુમાં જે મહેનત કરી છે એમનો પણ હું ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર માનું છું. Secondly, I speak in Gujarati only, but for the Dr. Eric sir, I speak in English. I have visited the Malaysia a number of times and discussed about the various chemistry and understand the depth of the Dr. Eric's knowledge is really versatile. I am sure that in the coming time he will bring such a innovative chemistry for the entire globe. His product consistency is very well appreciated by the Indian textile industries as well as wood coating industries which make the Silkflex brand in India. Dr. Eric's vision is to bring the eco-friendly products which will be helpful to the industries by reducing the pollution and comfort to the workers. Thank you, Dr. Eric, for the product and continuous support to make the Silkflex India the largest chemical industry in the future. With the help of Silkflex, all branch staff who are dedicated, hard working to bring the brand name in India. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. That was Mr. Rajendra Shah. And now I would request Dr. Eric Tan, Director of Silkflex Malaysia, to please come on the dais and share his few words.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, especially to Auntie, Tusha's mother, who is here with us today. Okay. It gives me great pleasure and pride to be here today to celebrate the public listing of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. It is without a doubt a proud moment, not only for Silkflex India, but also to the Silkflex brand worldwide, as we continue to strive towards novel and innovative technologies in the coatings and ink industries. Now, Silkflex Polymers India Limited, under the leadership of Mr. Tusha Sangavi, the Managing Director, has shown great dynamism, resilience, and creativity in the business expansion and technical support in the Indian market, and has catapulted the company to the top position in terms of supply of textile printing inks in India. Plans are underway to produce specially engineered polymers in Ahmedabad, which can be used to replace the highly toxic reactive printing with a new eco-friendly water-based system, which can potentially solve the problem of the contamination of waterways in India. In addition, the company is poised to convert and lead the current wood coatings market in India from traditional oil-based wood lacquers to a new eco-friendly system which can help to drastically reduce environmental pollution in the furniture industry. At Silkflex, we strongly believe that environment and health responsibilities are just as important as the financial performance of the company. And every effort has been initiated to ensure that all products, processes, and services are eco-friendly and sustainable in the long run. As a testament and recognition of this commitment, we have been officially nominated by global brands like H&M, Puma, CNA, and currently used by all major brands worldwide, including Nike, Adidas, Hugo Boss, Calvin Klein, and many others. The overwhelming support for the listing of Silkflex Polymers India Limited, which has been oversubscribed more than 38 times, confirms the official recognition of our business and social responsibilities in the Indian market. It also affirms our commitment to widen efforts to detoxify the current coatings and inks industry to include metal, plastic, leather, and paper technologies in the near future. The listing of Silkflex Polymers India Limited today marks the beginning of a brand new chapter in the Silkflex story, which will take the company and investors on a journey of financial gain with environmental responsibility. Again, congratulations to Silkflex Polymers India Limited, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I will request Mr. Dayalal Prajapati, CEO of Adidan Venture, to please come on the dais and share his experience.
Good morning all. Dais on the stage, dignitaries, and all the guests. I just share my few thoughts how we start the process of IPO this Silkflex Polymer. It started way back 3 years. We are continuously in touch regarding the IPO since last 3 years. In fact, we almost signed the mandate before the 3 years. Right. Then after sudden obstacles, Corona, lots of things. We have the marathon meetings with Manojji at their office. Should we come with the IPO or not? Should we come with the IPO or not? There are lots of that. Should we go with the funding from the IPO or the not? From the bankers. And suddenly, Tushar once said us that we are going to technology transfer from Malaysia teams and we want to start the manufacturing in India itself. That's the right time to unlocking the value of the company. When we see the upgrade of the Indian economy in the next 5 years, we thought that this is the right time to create the value for our company, our promoter, as well as for our investors. And then we started in, I think, last August. And as Parvesh said, there are lots of obstacles comes during the process of the IPOs. But thanks to Manoj's teams and Silkflex team, who tremendously works on the documentations, the queries, the strategically informations, all the things. And finally, we filed the DRP on January 15, 2024. We got the IPO at a valuation of the 60 crore or currently. And as Parvesh says that we are seeing the features, the Silkflex at a 1,000 crore company, market cap company in coming years. Once we start the manufacturing plants at our Vadodara facilities, I'm sure the performance given by the Silkflex team and the Tushar, we hope that we will achieve it very soon. And from other sides, I just commit one thing that to the investors, we definitely work very transparent corporate governance and the compliance point of view to the investors, and we give the confidence to our investors that yes, we will deliver our performance on the business side as well as the corporate governance sides. Yeah, thank you to choosing us to advise on the IPOs. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we at Silkflex Polymers India Limited would like to present mementos to all those who have been with us through all the Shreni Shares Limited would like to present memento to Mr. Tushar Sangvi, Chairman and Managing Director of Silkflex Polymers India Limited. To please stay back so that we can start with the mementos. Okay, so I would request Tushar sir to please be here so that we can present the mementos to all those who have stood with us. Starting with Kusumbe, I would request Tushar sir to please give the memento to Kusumbe Sangvi. ગુજરાતીમાં બોલવા માંગુ કે એટલું જ છે કે માં કે માં અને બીજા બધા બગડાના વા માના આશીર્વાદ મળે એટલે બધું જ મળી જાય છે અને જ્યારે દીકરો આટલો સક્સેસફુલ હોય છે ત્યારે બીજું શું જોઈએ છે તો સર ઇટ વોઝ ઓલરેડી ઇમોશનલ વિચ આઈ ગેસ મેં ઓલરેડી એક નાના શબ્દોમાં વ્યક્ત કરી દીધું છે સોરી ફોર સેઇંગ ઇટ ઇન ગુજરાતી બટ એઝ ઇટ ઇઝ really emotional thing so just that. Okay, so now the next we have is Mr. Park Shah. I would request Tushar sir to please give him memento. So now I would request CA Manoj Chagodhya and his team, our statutory auditors, and I would request Tushar sir to please hand him this memento.
Your team has given such a wonderful support for others.
I know I myself being CS, I know how difficult it is to comply all the things, and I know what exactly is the role of auditors, how important role they play. Okay, so next is I would request, sir, you may please go and sit. I would request Mr. Rajendra Shah to please come forward. And I would also request Dr. Eric Tan to please come forward. Yes, so Rajendra Bhai would be giving memento to Dr. Eric Tan, Director of Silkflex Malaysia. तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए. Thank you so much, sir. I will again request Mr. Tushar Sangvi to please come forward so that we can give the memento to Ms. Namita, Branch Manager, New Growth Market. Okay, all right. So I will request Mr. Tushar Sangvi to please give the memento to Lal Mohan J, PNB. AGM Vanijya Head Bhavan MCC Head. So please come forward. And the next is Miss. Oh yes, please.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Mr. Harith from International Malaysia, Mr. Parth, Raju Bhai, my dear friend, customer, big brother Tushar Bhai. First of all, this is a great moment. About PNB, I want to start from PNB. PNB is the Punjab National Bank, and this is the one of the largest bank in India, you all know. Starting from Pakistan, the history says that when it departs India and Pakistan, and customers from Pakistan wanted to take their deposits, and PNB is the only bank to give all the deposits of the customers of Pakistan. This is the history of PNB. It shows that how PNB goes. Second, Lala Lajpat Rai, who is the freedom fighter. He is the pioneer of this bank, and it is regarded as the one of the Swadeshi Bank of India, only Punjab National Bank. Everybody told about the MSME, SME finance, SME IPO, and you all know about the SME. According to your definition, you know that it is micro, small and medium enterprise. But do you know what PNB does? PNB changed the definition of MSME. In our views, MSME is maximum support to micro and small entrepreneurs. This is the definition of our Punjab National Bank. And regarding Tushar Bhai, he is an entrepreneur, and I know how he grows. Always I am saying, Tushar Bhai, I go lekar aao nahi aao. PNB is always with you. We are ready to do whatever you want. Again, this is a glorious moment for Tushar Bhai and his team. Thank you, Manojji. Your commitment, your dedication, your hard work towards this entrepreneur. Starting from 70 lakhs, now they have available around 15 crores, and we have around 35 crores proposal from manufacturing industry. This is the journey of Tushar Bhai in PNB. Thank you so much, Tushar Bhai, for inviting me. Last but not least, behind this man, thank you, Auntie, Pranam Auntie. Your Asirvad is always with me. Thank you.
I will request sir to please stay back. I will request Miss Shaili, Vanijya Bhavan branch, PNB, to please come forward and take this memento from Mr. Tushar Bhai Sanghvi. Talia Bashir and excited. Thank you so much. Now I will request Monish Ji Shastri Par. Okay. Alright. Okay, so please come forward, Monish Ji. Now I would request Sachin Ji, Ketan Ji from the team NSDL to please come forward so that Mr. Tushar Sanghvi can hand over the memento to you. Your support has been invaluable. Thank you so much. So please be seated. Now I would request Mrs. Urvi Mehta, CFO of the company, to please come on the stage so that she can hand over the memento to Mr. Atanu Punya, Director, Kolkata. Next is Mr. Raj Mehta, VP. I would request Mrs. Urmi Mehta to please give him a memento. The next is Mr. Dhavalbhai Rupera. I will request Mrs. Urmi Mehta to give him the memento. So the next is Mr. Rajesh, Branch Manager, Tirupur. I will request Mr. Urmi Mehta to give him the memento. So the next is Mr. Rajiv, BM, Ludhiana. Next is Mr. Abhishek, Branch Manager, Jodhpur. So next is Mr. Nikhil, BM, Mumbai. Mr. Siddharaju, GM Technical. I would request Mrs. Urmi to please hand him this trophy, memento. Thank you so much. Ma'am, please be seated. Now, I would request Mr. Rajendra Shah to please come forward so that we can hand over the memento to Mr. Dayalal Prajapati. Okay, I would request Mrs. Urmi Mehta to please stay back, and I would request Devang Bhai to please come forward and take the memento. So thank you so much for your immense contribution. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, to present vote of thanks, I will request Mrs. Urmi Mehta to please come on the dais with huge round of applause.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. We are here to witness the transformation of Silkflex Polymers India Private Limited to Silkflex Polymers India Limited. It was a collaborative journey that required the support and contributions of numerous individuals and organizations. As we embark on this exciting new chapter, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a number of people. Starting with the National Stock Exchange for providing us a platform for the company to list. Mr. Tushar Sanghvi for your vision and your hard work. For the company that has brought it to its new heights, you are truly an inspiration. Dr. Eric Tan, for your belief in us and entrusting us with the brand of Silkflex. Shreni Shares Limited, Parth Shah, Pooja Shaw and Harsh Thakur and their entire dedicated team who worked rigorously for the project. M.D. Jajodia and Associates, partners Manoj and Rushila Jajodia, and their entire team for unwavering support and guidance. Adiram Venture for their invaluable advisory services on IPO led by Dalal Prajapati. Our director Rajendra Shah for his unwavering support since the very start. Our director Atanu Punya for his lead. Independent directors Hardik Patel and Subodh Ghosh for coming on board with the company. Our banker Punjab National Bank and their various branches for their constant support. Other agencies like NSDL and CGSL for their prompt responses whenever required. RTA, registration and transfer agents, big share. The entire Silkflex team, especially the branch managers who form the backbone of our organization. Our investors for their trust and confidence in us, which was evident in the oversubscription of our IPO by 35 times. Thank you. Special mention to Courtier Madam for their hospitality, our host Khushi Bhatt for the smooth flow of the event. Last but most importantly, the audience who is present here with us both physically and virtually for your time in celebrating this auspicious event with us today. It is to the collective efforts of these individuals and organizations that we have embarked on this journey towards Silkflex Polymers India Limited. Thank you all for your support and commitment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Urvi Mehta, for your kind words. But thank you all, because due to you all this was possible. Your immense contribution. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, please, this shows the bond you all share and hard work you have all done together. So, आप सबके लिए एक बार जोरदार से तालियां बजनी चाहिए, because this is due to you, we all are here. And your contribution is invaluable. Coming to all the directors, our statutory auditors, our bankers, NSDL, CDSL, Adidan Venture, everyone, all the investors, all the friends, all the colleagues. I would like to thank all of you on behalf of our company, Silkflex Polymers India Limited, which is now being listed. And yes, to conclude this listing ceremony, I wish you sir all the very best for future, and ऐसे ही आगे बढ़ते रहिए और 1000 करोड़ का मार्केट कैप पहुंचे, ऐसे में तहे दिल से प्रार्थना करती हूँ. So yes, it is time for me to conclude and say goodbye. So yes, I also got really emotional, but yes, it is time for me to conclude. This is your host Khushi Bhatt saying goodbye, good luck and signing off. And I would say please join us for the brunch. Thank you so much audience for being so patient. Thank you. Thank you sir. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the brunch is outside, so I would